Ever wonder what'll be different the next time you grab your phone to order, well, anything?
Yeah,
I mean, we hear so much about supply chains these days,
right.
but how about we jump ahead, like New Year's Day, 2025, see what's actually
Sounds
changed.
fascinating. Let's dive in.
And this isn't just for the logistics folks. Whether you're into tech or just tired of seeing delivery delayed, this stuff affects everyone.
Absolutely. It's the invisible hand behind, well, almost everything we buy and consume.
Okay, so first up, something that always gets me, those where's my package moments.
Mhm.
Any chance AI is gonna like actually fix that?
Oh, it's already happening.
Right.
And by 2025, forget those generic delivery windows, the 5 to 7 business days.
Yeah.
You're going to be getting your package will arrive between 2.15 and 2.45 p.m. tomorrow, personalized down to the minute, because AI can analyze traffic in real time, weather, even predict if the delivery truck's going to be held up by roadwork.
So I won't be chained to my front porch all day waiting. But how's AI gonna make this whole shopping thing more, well, me? Like beyond just knowing when my stuff arrives.
Okay, picture this. You're browsing online, and instead of just seeing what you bought last week, the website's suggesting things based on what's trending in your neighborhood, or even like if there's going to be a heat wave next week, boom, there's the perfect summer outfit.
Oh, it's like they're reading my mind, or at least my weather app.
Exactly. That's the power of AI analyzing massive data sets to predict what you need before you even know you need it.
And speaking of staying connected, what about knowing where our stuff is all the time? That's got to be where the whole Internet of Things thing comes in,
Yeah,
right?
you got it. Imagine tiny sensors on everything your online orders,
Mm.
the trucks hauling produce, everything sending back real-time updates.
So no more wondering if my milk's going to be cottage cheese by the time it arrives because it got stuck in some warehouse.
Right. Sensors in those trucks can actually trigger an alert if the temp goes even a degree higher than it should. Good for the food, good for cutting down on waste.
Okay, gotta say, I'm liking the sound of this future. Now, I can't not ask about the robots in the room, self-driving trucks, drones dropping off packages. By 2025, is that gonna be like a regular Tuesday or still sci-fi?
You'll definitely see them on the roads. Autonomous vehicles are going to change the game, completely faster deliveries, lower costs, and a much lighter footprint on the environment.
Okay, so we've covered AI making things crazy efficient, the Internet of Things tracking everything, and self-driving things zipping around. What else is gonna shake up supply chains by 2025?
Well, sustainability, it's not just a trendy word anymore. It's becoming a core value for companies. They're realizing that being eco-friendly isn't just good PR. It actually makes good business sense.
So it's not just about fancy tech and robots, it's about being, well, good to the planet too. What's that look like in reality, though?
One word, circularity. Companies are finding ways to reuse and recycle materials as much as possible, trying to eliminate waste at every single step in their supply chain.
Makes sense. And it feels like people buying stuff are also getting more aware of the impact of, well, what they buy.
Oh, absolutely. People want to buy from companies that share their values, and companies are realizing they need to be transparent about their practices if they want to stay competitive.
It's like a whole new world of conscious consumerism.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Your purchase is a vote for the kind of world you want to see.
Ah, okay. We've talked AI, the Internet of Things, self-driving vehicles, and sustainability. But there's one more big one we got to unpack, blockchain.
Ah, blockchain.
Huh.
Most folks think Bitcoin, but it's got the power to transform supply chains in a big way.
Yeah, it seems like it's about way more than just cryptocurrency these days. So break it down for us. How could it like change how we buy groceries?
Imagine this. You're at the store, grabbing your coffee, and you can just scan a QR code on the bag, and bam, you see exactly where those beans were grown, who roasted them, how they got to the store.
So no more mystery meat, except with coffee. I'm into it.
It's all about transparency and traceability. Blockchain makes it almost impossible to tamper with the information, so you know what you're getting is the real deal. It helps reduce fraud, and more importantly, it builds trust.
Okay, so we've got AI, the Internet of Things, self-driving vehicles, sustainability, blockchain. It's like a whole new toolkit for the future. But before we go full back to the future here, there are a few more trends we got to touch on,
What
right?
is it? Scratching the surface here.
Now, I've heard a lot about resilient supply chains, especially after, well, everything that's happened the past few years. What's that all about?
Resilience is huge. It's all about building supply chains that can roll with the punches, whether it's a natural disaster, another pandemic, or even just a sudden spike in demand.
So being ready for anything, basically. How do companies actually do that, though?
That's where digitization comes in. By using data analytics and all this new tech, companies can get a way clearer picture of their whole supply chain, spot potential problems before they happen, and make faster, smarter decisions.
Digitization, so it's kind of like having a crystal ball for your supply chain.
Exactly. Advanced analytics helps optimize everything, from inventory management to anticipating what customers want, even before they know it.
So it all ties together in the end.
Absolutely. All these trends, the AI, the IoT, the autonomous everything, the focus on sustainability, blockchain, resilience, and digitization,
Oh.
they're all pieces of the same puzzle. They all come together to create this smarter, more efficient, and way more responsive supply chain ecosystem. And the best part, it's all about making the customer experience better.
It's like supply chains are having their glow-up moment, from
Yeah.
kind of invisible to the backbone of a better future.
And who knows what incredible innovations are waiting just around the corner. What will supply chains look like in 2030, 2040? It's an exciting time to be along for the ride.
That's our show for today, but that's a really good question to ponder.